Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Um, so, what we're going to learn today is we're going to talk about some velocity time graphs and see how those relate to distance time graphs. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to present my screen so we can go over some slides um, and we will be good to go. All right. Trying to figure out which one it is. Did I go to the right spot? There it is. I was like, couldn't find it there for a second. Okay. So, we already talked about distance time graph. Now we're going to talk about some velocity time graph. And if you have to pause the video at any point in time, please do so. Okay, so if you have a horizontal line which is a straight across line means it's a constant velocity. Okay, whereas if it's a straight sloped line, so it's up, that's a constant acceleration. All right. Whereas if it's going positive sloped, it's positive acceleration. Whereas if there's a negative slope, that means you're negatively accelerating. Okay. So if you look at this example, a horizontal line means the object is moving at a constant rate. That constant would be 3 meters per second. Okay, so it's moving at a constant velocity. Here, it's moving at a constant velocity, but it's actually moving in the negative direction. It's moving backwards. Okay, that's what it means below the zero line. And when it's on the line, when it's on the x-axis, the object is actually at rest. It's not even really moving, right? Okay, so those are all the horizontal, all right? So whenever it has a positive slope, the object is undergoing acceleration in the positive direction, okay? If velocity is also positive, it's speeding up. If the velocity is negative, it's slowing down, okay? So if the two directions are flip-flopped, that means it's going to slow down. Whereas if they're both positive, they would speed up. If so, here's an example. So positive velocity and our acceleration is going up, which means positive acceleration. So if they're both positive, it's speeding up. Here, my velocity starts in the negative. So I have a negative velocity, but it's still my line's still going up. So that means positive acceleration. So I have a negative and a positive, which means it's actually slowing down. And vice versa. If I have a negative slope but positive v, slowing down. If I have a negative slope and a negative velocity, the object's speeding up. So if you look at these two examples, positive velocity but going down, those two are different. So that's slowing down. Here, negative velocity, negative acceleration, which means it's actually speeding up. Okay. So that is velocity time graphs. What I want you guys to do is I'm going to be posting an activity on Google Classroom similar to the one we did yesterday. Okay. Uh, yesterday, where we matched each category up. But this time you're going to add the third graph in there. So you're going to have a story, you're going to have a graph, and you're going to have a speed versus time graph and a distance versus time graph. Okay, so there's 6 different categories that you are going to overlap. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Okay, so just a heads up for what's coming up. Tomorrow I'm going to post a review. On Tuesday, I will post the answers to the review. And I'm planning to have a quiz on Wednesday of next week. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And if you need anything, just let me know.